Alright. Dantego. So I was gonna mess with you and be like, is you like Puerto Rican or Dominican or some shit?
I wish.
So I'm saying Tego.
I wish.
But I do want to ask you. I want to kind of pick on the fact that I saw your Pillow Talk freestyle. I keep bringing that up because you went crazy on that motherfucker.
Yeah.
But the flow and structure of that freestyle is kind of a throwback or traditional compared to how your structure is on your projects.
Yeah.
So the long question short is like, how did you do that? How are you doing that?
It's like, it's like I've been doing it for a long time, bro. I've been rapping for a long time. So like that,
Long time.
huh? Like,
Long time.
yeah, for sure. Since I was a jit. Okay. So it was more so with that, like how I structured my project was. It was Mind of a Misfit. So a lot of that is just it's a lot of shit that people don't want to say or shit people be scared to promote. Okay. And it's just like the type of how it's feeling at the time. You feel me? Okay. So then like, even when I go into the studio, I don't just go in there, like I do a lot of punching in. Okay. So I don't go in there off the strength of like, how can I say, everything is based off how I'm feeling that day. In that moment. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm turned, I'm gonna be turned. If I'm moody, I'm gonna be just get it off my chest.
Okay, now I gotta come in. That was a good segue. Now, speaking of moody though, you seem like you kind of generally moody.
A little bit.
Like motherfuckers make you laugh every now and then.
Nah. I'm cool for real, man. Bro, like after I did my little bit and shit, I coming back to the free world. It's just like it's like walking.
It's a different. Okay.
Yeah.
That actually, never mind. That explains a lot though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like when you didn't have to sit down on a bench.
Yeah.
It's a certain moodiness that's gonna always be with you.
Yeah, and it's like
you look at shit different.
And you walking on thin ice.
Okay. So look, that's a great time to start. You know what I'm saying? What's a gone? Bonjour, familiar. It's Bump Jonas here, and I'm chilling with
Dantego Casanova, Mind of a Misfit Podcast.
Y'all hear what it is. Now, about to have a sit down at Sykes. Let's get started. So, okay, that's a hell of an intro, actually, when I think about it. You got a lot going on.
Yeah.
You had to sit down for a little bit.
Yeah.
You a podcaster, and are you an artist?
I mean,
are you a rapper? Are you an MC?
Say artist. I say artist.
You're an artist? Okay, all right. And that kind of sets the tone a little bit, but not really, because I feel like you are an MC at heart.
Yeah, for sure.
But I get okay. He was ready. Okay, he was ready.
True MC, man.
But you are an artist because the way that you're able to move between flows.
Yeah, for sure.
I keep coming back to that freestyle because it fucked me up, man.
Yeah.
So first of all, I was already expecting to interview you, right? So I did a little bit of homework. I try not to do a lot because I want discovery.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I already knew about you from Mind of a Misfit. Mm-hmm. I didn't know that you had music like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew there was links. Click the link in the bio.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check it out. I'm feeling the shit. Cool. Belt the ass is crazy. Yeah. But the freestyle is like, no. This nigga rap.
Yeah, for sure. But it's just like at one point I kind of like dumbed myself down because it's like the attention span is like it's short. Like I can still write, like even in just like I can still write like hook verse, and then end with a hook, or I can do something petty and do a hook, verse in the bridge. You know what I'm saying? Something catchy. Just because that's just like what they gravitate to nowadays. You know what I'm saying?
So is this shit easy for you?
I mean, I wouldn't say easy. I spent so much time like doing it at one point. Like I polished myself a lot.
Okay.
So I can just bounce around.
That's where the versatility comes from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I spent a lot of time in my grandma's basement pressing that button, and I learned myself. You feel me? Like I learned myself.
Self-taught.
Yeah. Basically, it's just I range. Like I did a little harmonizing here and there.
I mean, I was about to ask, can you? I mean, at this point, everybody can sing with auto-tune, but like I feel like there's some stylings in there. Like you actually can hold a note.
Hold a note, yeah.
Okay. Was you a church boy?
Nah, but I was just into music like a lot. So I did like choir in school.
Yeah, we hit that. You,
That
you
type.
gotta pick a class.
Yeah, like I did choir and like when I went to Satchel Paige for elementary.
Okay.
So Mr. Thompson, he always kept me involved in music because he seen I like was gravitating towards like rapping and
Right.
You know,
so he could tell it, and he was
taught
like,
me how to read music
no. So you know how to read music?
a little bit.
I mean, hey,
I'm educated on it.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You get the basics of it.
Yeah.
So this is what is incredible to me because you're really a unicorn in the sense that, like, bro, you a thug. You know what I mean? You got some street to you. Come on, man.
Yeah, man, I got
Y'all seen that? He was trying to deny that shit for a second. Tiga, I mean, I know you Casanova, but come on now, bro.
Sure,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But, so, I mean, there's that, and then there's the bar work. Because there's a lot of cats that, like, they got the turf talk, but
Right.
turf talk don't mean bars.
No.
And you got both of them.
Yeah, it's just, I like popping my shit for real. So it's just like, because my pops is an arrogant individual, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, and then like.
It's natural for you.
Yeah, and then my grandma, my mama, they always like, you that nigga for real. So it's just when I treat rap like a competition. So it's like.
And you can't help that though.
I can't.
mean, rap is a competition.
Yeah, but some people don't come into it like that, you know?
So, this is a tangent question, but you have that rap energy. You really do.
For sure.
Right? I know in this day and age, in this generation, this era is about setting the vibe.
Yeah.
But there's an aggressive energy about you too, competitive, right?
Yeah.
How do you navigate that? Because you walking on thin ice in some degrees, right?
Yeah.
You have an aggressive. You're not aggressive, but in the lane of music that you're in, there's an aggression, right? How do you navigate having partners or peers or competitive rivals in the sense of what you do?
Well, it's just like, okay, as far as like my homeboys and shit like that, when we in the stew, that's how we gas each other up. Like, whoever, like, sometimes, hey, hold on, nah, boy, you might have got me on that one. Gotta go back to the drawing board real quick.
Right.
Or it just depends. Like, if I don't care who I'm on a song with, and I'm trying to snatch your head off.
Right.
And it's not even personal.
That's just the nature of.
Yeah, that's what rap was to me. Like, I have to like, I want people to go back and listen to me. Either rewind my verse.
You
like, feel me?
We gonna listen to that.
It was at the point in time, like, they wouldn't let me go first. Like, bro, like, yeah, you gotta.
It's over.
You gotta go to the end. You know, because like I started rapping early on.
Yeah, you a bar killer then.
Yeah, I linked up with MBG Welch. That's my brother.
Oh shit! Okay,
yeah,
shout
that's
out
my brother.
to him. Okay.
Yep, and then we started doing like the group effort.
So that kind of, let's get into the intro a little because we jumped right in. I'm feeling your vibe, bro. Yeah. I like your energy. How did you discover your talent, but more so like your ability to write and to be nasty with the pen?
Well, it was more. I was like third grade, bro.
No shit.
Yep. When you first start rapping, you capping.
Right.
Rapping about shit I don't got, shit I ain't never did.
Right.
And then like, so when my mama first found it in my pants, she chastised me about it a little bit. But then she caught my pops.
Okay.
So she like, your son rapping. So he like, read it. So I rapped it to him, and he looked like, you gotta do something different. So he like, you got something,
but not that.
Not that. So then I started, my step pops actually booked my first studio time. Then I started making like shit I can dish out in school.
Yeah.
And all of that. You feel me?
Okay, so you actually, low key, you've been trained.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Like, my family is real music oriented. Like,
okay, so
my pops used to rap with like Romeo Ronell and all them.
No shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come from legacy.
I mean, yeah, my pops and I just been around music, like.
So, does that put a different kind of pressure on you?
I really didn't feel pressure until they had me open up for Yuck Mouth.
Whoa.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep. At the Juke.
That's different.
I mean,
how old was you?
This was what, last year?
Okay.
Yep.
But that's still different though.
Yeah.
Nah, nigga, that's a look.
Yeah, it was cool. And then I did Tila after that.
So how do you do that and then come back to podcasting or to just cruising around the city?
I don't like the new wave of rap now.
Oh.
It's
okay,
just
break that down for me. Hold on. Because you in the mix. How do you not like it?
It's a lot of, how can I say this? Dick riding going on.
Yo!
You feel me?
Nah, you right.
But it is. It's like rap ain't the same, bro. It's no delivery. It's no, like, nobody got no real charisma. Like, they can't really put bars together.
No energy.
Like, they setups and they punchlines be weird.
I think that's what has got me so stuck on that verse of yours. Because you, like, nah, bro, it don't even matter. At this point in time, I don't care if someone comes through with an off the dome freestyle or a 6-month-old or a 6-year-old freestyle. If you come through with that level of intensity and intent, like that verse right there, no one could ever tell me that this man is not trying to take somebody's head off.
Right. And it's just all rap is about his numbers, how many followers you got.
Right.
So like back when it wasn't no social media, that's when it was a lot of like productive artists. Like I grew up like listening to old locals like Young Beavy, Dre Youngin, my brother Mr. 4500, like Kiwi,
right,
Rondo, like when they was really like selling CDs out the trunk, Seventh Heaven, like that's the era of music I like.
So you were cut from a different cloth.
Yeah, like my cousin Charlie Will, The Young Life, Rush, all of those, like Fat Tone, like all of that.
Were you dropping names over here, my boy?
No, that's just that's the era of music I grew up listening to.
That's your essence.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Like, I mean, I knew you was different, but I didn't expect this though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's the era of music I grew up to. It's relatively not the same.
So then, what keeps you in it then?
Cause that's my path. Like, it's therapeutic for me. I can say that.
Okay.
Making like writing music and it's therapeutic to me, and it's something I want to be able to teach my kids.
Okay.
You know
So really, in a lot of ways, this is a labor of love.
Yeah.
You're doing it in spite of the shit that you see it out there.
Right. Because I'm never gonna lose it. Like I could dumb it down, but I'll really just come back and just fuck you up completely. Like
I'm telling y'all, I keep talking about this verse, but it's not the verse as much as hearing the verse in comparison to everything else. Yeah. Because all your other shit is fire. Like I said, Belt the Ass, like you have good music and then you hear this. And you know, okay. I'm gonna assume that you've heard of Sauce Walker.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a video of him from like 10, 15 years ago spitting over like some Uchi Wally shit and just going straight
crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
And then
it's ooey.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, this is and so when I heard you, I immediately that's what I thought, like, oh no, this nigga can spit.
Yeah.
And he can get with the current times.
The only thing the current time is good beat, make it catchy. And then like you just write a whole bunch of captions. Like that's basically
really what it is.
You just write a whole bunch of words, put them together for people to put them on their pictures. Yeah. Put them under their pictures.
And then just go and it's like, how do you keep you basically just run the captions together.
Just a bunch of popping your shit.
Wow.
That's what rap is nowadays. Like
so we get how, you know, you are still in love with rap. Because it's really just it's who you are.
Right.
How do we get to the podcast?
All right, so I got into podcasting. So boom, when I came home March 9th. So March 9th of 2023.
Oh, so you just getting back.
2023. I wasn't going long.
Okay.
It was going like 14 months.
That's not bad. You know what? It's still gone.
It's time.
Yeah.
However, it's hard
so
shit
welcome
to do.
back.
Yeah.
And sorry.
So, boom. All right. My first podcast I ever went on was Popular Ignorance.
Okay.
So I did that one. So the first time I went, I was trying to go more professional as an artist. So the second time I went, we couldn't actually shoot. We was gonna do a pre-record, but I was drinking. I just started popping my shit, like it was my show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just fucking with them because I know them.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
got you.
Them my like my homeboys for real, for real. So they like, bro, you could probably like really do this shit.
Okay.
So then I just clashed with them, linked up with them, and then that's when we popped the network shit off.
Damn. Okay.
Yep.
So mine, because that is a whole. First of all, shout out to Parade Management and that team. What is the name of the network? Because it's a bunch
It's
of
just the
y'all
network.
niggas over
We
there.
it's just a lot of us for real. We all under Perry T umbrella for real.
Like
See,
as far that's kind of the connecting piece.
yeah,
right?
that's really the connecting piece. But popular ignorance is where I started with the network, and then
Okay.
we all just start linking up together, and we all one big ass community.
Right.
For real,
that's
for
what
real.
I'm getting. That's what.
We all like,
So what's the mind of a misfit?
yeah,
I mean, now as I meet you and I talk to you,
yeah,
that's you.
yeah, for sure.
You got like, but it's not just a misfit in the sense of the motherfucker that can't fit in. It's kind of like the motherfucker that's got so many different things going.
Yep. Yeah, but me personally, I feel like everybody's misfits. Everybody don't mesh with everybody.
Okay.
So everybody like I link with, and when I bring people on my show, tell them why you feel the way you feel about certain shit. Because everybody don't think the same.
That's true. They
You
should.
know what I'm saying? They shouldn't.
Okay. Okay.
But a lot of people don't. And that's why when I get on there, you can completely be yourself. I don't care what you say as long as it ain't no hate speech.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
That
Certain words you
way
can't
off.
say. You know what I'm saying? But tell exactly how you feel on my show. I don't give a damn. We're going to have a good time. And I ain't in it for the cloud. I'm in it because, like, I actually found a passion in this, too.
Okay.
You feel me?
What's your passion for podcasting?
It's therapeutic, too. It's like, I already talk a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, and, like, I got this entertaining spirit to me. Okay. And I just say off-the-wall shit.
Yeah. I do want to ask
Yeah.
though, how's the vagina waxing business?
Oh, see, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to get that off the ground. But Jace was in epidurals. You hear me? Yeah. That's how we coming. You hear me?
For just,
Yeah.
yo, you know you're a walking skit.
That's
You know
it,
that,
bro.
right?
That's it. It's just when you like, see, I lived life before I went and did my time. I lived life in a way that I shouldn't.
Okay.
And I was like not welcoming the new people. It was just like I was just so serious, and it's like more to life.
See, so that really kind of changed your perspective. Then.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though.
It's an eye opener.
Because that's not how it happens for a lot of motherfuckers.
I ain't gonna say I want people to like go experience it,
Right.
But it's a humbling experience. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, okay. Speaking of that experience, and I don't like to dwell too much
yeah, for sure.
on the fact that, you had to go sit down.
That shit build character.
But, so, there's the angle that you have of that it builds character, right?
Right.
But then there's a lot of young cats that, like, almost think it's the place to be, though.
Nah, that's just because they ain't got shit to lose.
Okay.
Ain't nobody taught them shit for real.
Because that's really my question is how do we get that mentality?
It's no male guidance for real. Like when I was even when I was in the county, it was young niggas in there younger than me, like by a few years. Didn't even know how to head a letter. Don't know how to like
Basic shit.
Like fill the envelope out. Like,
damn.
You know what I'm saying? Where to put their address and where to put, you know what I'm saying? Having proofreading, all type of shit. Like,
damn. Okay, that's heavy as fuck.
yeah, it's just. But hey, just like can't nobody teach you shit that they wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying?
So, what does that transition look like for you? Like you wasn't there long,
Right.
So first of all, you get there, whether you're supposed to be there or not,
right.
You're there, and so it's some fuck shit.
Hell yeah.
You go through it. You come home. How does the transition happen to where you're like, I'm not dealing with that fuck shit?
Oh yeah, I was a square. Listen, I like no for real talk. Like my people, they still around, you know, but they don't want to see me back in that position. So they like, I ain't gonna say coddle me, but it's a lot of shit.
They just like, nah, bro, we not.
You do like you go do your thing.
Yeah,
we gonna support you on that. But with all this shit, you don't gotta. That shit over with because Man, listen. Hey, hey, that's some different shit. But I got it. My like the niggas that I jumped off the porch with, they got that much love for me to where it ain't like no, nigga, you acting weird.
Right.
You different now or all that. Nah, they like you growing.
Right.
You doing something different. You know what I'm saying? And I got a whole new team around me that's actually pushing me to do better things. You know what I'm saying?
Do you ever find yourself like, I guess, some sort of survivor's guilt in a sense? Like you got the folks that you was with before, and they sort of, you know, kind of shielding you like, nah, bro, don't do this, right?
Sure.
You didn't went, sat down, and now you back. And in some ways, you've had to cut off some of the people that you was with before, or move with a different circle.
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say cut them off.
Okay.
But it's definitely some people I speak with a long spoon.
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Yeah, you gotta
So do you end up feeling a type of way about that?
I don't give a fuck.
Okay. So that's number one. Okay.
It's just because it's like either I'm trying to better myself, bro, because for real, when you sitting in that door closing you at night, you and that motherfucker by yourself.
Yep.
And you got to figure out how you about to eat for this week and all that. And it's a lot of individuals that genuinely didn't have shit for me while I was gone. So if you're not promoting greatness or me doing the right thing, bro, you can't be around. Still love you though, but I'm gonna love you from over there.
Because you ain't finna send me back over there.
Nah, hell no.
Okay. Oh damn, bro, this is crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
So
man.
let's have a little bit of fun here.
Yeah, for sure.
You got projects out. I want to find out a little bit about your creative process. Yeah. We got a question called the chicken or the egg. Which comes first, the beat or the lyrics?
For me, I'm like, what's that? What I heard somebody say before, it's like Fanny Dooley. Like, it just depends on how. Like, if sometimes when I'm at work, if I get something in my head, I'm just, typing. You know what I'm saying? Just typing.
Going at it.
And then, like, if I go scrolling through some beats and I find something that this can match up to.
Right.
Like, even if I got to change my cadence up.
To make it match
the beat. You feel me?
So that could be, yeah.
Or if I'm just going to look through beats, and then, like, if something catch me, because certain beats stick out to me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If something, like, because sometimes, like, the beat rap for me.
Right.
Like, in my mind.
It gives you the words almost.
Yeah, it's like.
That's the second time I've heard someone say that.
Like, the melodies in the song are really just, like, it'll just start making words, like.
So, there's a lot. You mentioned at the start that you punch in.
Yeah.
And I know that's a whole process.
Yeah.
And for me, that's another thing that is so different about your sound. And now I'm not talking about the freestyle. I'm just talking about your sound. You don't sound
like I'm punching.
You don't sound like you punch. I know.
I got a different process
from the structure. Like, okay, there's some punching here.
Yeah.
But it don't.
Because I punch. The way I punch is.
Should we be giving them the sauce?
I mean, y'all can have it, but y'all never be able to recreate this shit. You feel me? Like, y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna it ain't gonna taste the same. You know what I'm saying? Look, so it's like when I punch, I might hit 4 bars.
Okay.
Boom. I do it all over. Add to it. It's all one track. So
you're not punching. I mean, I guess you are.
I'm just adding on. You
stacking.
I'm basically, but it's all one track. So like, I do these 4 bars. So when I'm rapping these 4 bars. I'm like, all right, boom. I'm memorizing my shit as I go.
You adding the next 4 or whatever.
Yeah, then I'm just adding it and then record over it. Just keep going. Keep going.
Low key, that's kind of dope.
And to cut the breaths out in the short clips, and you can. I'm good with the shit. Hey, like you can hear it.
Yeah.
Like you can hear like when somebody taking a breath, or if they punch ain't clean.
You hear where it jumps in on top, and that's the part I don't hear with you. Yeah. So if y'all have been here before, I'm big on transitions.
Shout out to Buddha 816. He taught me how to do
Buddha 816. All right, man. Because the transition is the biggest part to me.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if it's the front, middle, end. If you have a really good part and you fall off, I can't get back.
Right.
If you lose your rhythm, I can't get back.
I don't like it's some shit like hell nah. Like that crossfade sounds terrible. Like,
it's not gonna happen.
No. I gotta figure something else out. Even I don't care how much I like it. I'll use that somewhere else.
Do something else.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, this question I call studio feng shui.
Yeah.
What are some things that you have to have in the studio in order to feel like you had a good session? And then what are some things that cannot be in the studio?
People, for one.
Cannot be there.
I don't like recording with other people around.
Okay.
Like, the bros like having big studio sessions. It's fun, but, like, I work best when I'm by myself.
So no party and shit like that.
Not for real. It's cool, like, but the creative vibe be off. Like, when we all ganging and hanging out, man, it's so much
going on
in the background of the song. Is crazy. Like, my kids done featured on some music.
Shit.
Just in the back running around. You know what I'm saying? They just
That's
on the
hard.
track.
That's that. Okay.
Yeah, but like, me personally, when I'm down there, because I like I said, Buddha showed me the sauce. He got me together, whatever. So I still go. I record all my shit, and then I put a soft mix on it just for me to listen to it.
Right.
Then I send it off.
Oh, so you engineering your own shit?
Sometimes, but when it comes to mix and mastering, I send it off.
Right, but that reference.
Yeah, my whole first project, my latest project, mine of Misfit, all that shit's raw. Like that shit's just raw. Like when I came home, I recorded "Don't Want to See Me Win."
Okay.
I did that, and then I just put all the shit that I was holding on to before I got locked up, and some shit that I recorded when I came home, fresh off the computer, just dropped it, just raw, because that's just the Misfit shit about me. I don't give a fuck how this shit sound. I like it.
Right, that's number one.
Yeah.
Okay,
So Black and Mouths, probably some drink, some little, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. P.O. probably watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So a little mood setter and no people.
No people. Nope.
Okay. Who's your first cosign? And what I mean by that is, who's the first person that gets to listen to that finished track?
It just depends. Cause like I really like probably the group chat.
Okay.
Like I really send it to the group chat. Or if like, the group chat.
Then be like, all right, what you think?
Yep.
Now if they throw it back, like, you could have did better.
I don't get that a lot though.
Oh, I'm not surprised. No,
and if at some point, like,
you know what though, bro? God damn, man.
And I be trying to just bullshit
to see if something,
to see if like you want some yes man shit.
Yeah.
But I know like I'm not surrounded by him.
See, I think what's fucking me up is that you don't come off like a cocky person.
I don't try to be.
But your shit is nasty though.
Yeah, it's cause like
you should be a little bit arrogant about your shit.
You know,
I think you might need to step it up a little bit, sir.
You know, it's just rap. It's just like I really like when people just start popping their shit about the rap. I really just sit back and laugh because I'm like,
all right,
because like constructive criticism can become hate. You know?
Okay. Well, okay, that's the other part. Because you are so versatile and you have there's not a whole lot of cockiness, but there's some.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do when people come at you with some criticism? Because you could be,
I take it.
You don't be like, you got some whole shit.
No, hell no.
Okay.
Only way it's just like, all right, nigga, you can't be sitting on your couch, not doing a bitch ass thing.
Okay.
And trying to critique what I'm doing, and you not doing anything. Now it's just, you get the ones that be like, boy, if it was me, boy, but if I would have had did it, do it.
If it was a fifth, you'd still be on the couch.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying? Okay.
Manifesting from the couch is just crazy, bro. Real talk.
He hit y'all with a bar. Look, anyway. Oh, God, y'all gonna wake up and be like, damn, he just burnt me. But what's a Tego beat sound like?
I like a mean bass line, up tempo.
Okay.
Like if I'm in my box, like I think I'm gonna do that Friday Proud of Me open verse.
Oh.
I'm thinking,
okay.
But like I don't really too much tap into that side, the vulnerable side.
Yeah,
but it's some shit I got to get off my chest.
I feel like that would go crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
You. I feel like.
Sure.
All right, man. So I gotta ask though. You got a bunch of projects, or your discography. You got a lot of stuff in either out there or in tuck.
Yeah.
This is what we call the elevator pitch. Now, obviously, somebody's gonna probably know you anyway, because I feel like you're a man about town. They probably know you from Mind of a Misfit. But let's just say they don't. What's that song or project that you would tell them, like, this is the one that's gonna help you get to know Tego?
It'll definitely be
Or
It's Takeover.
Tego, sorry.
It'll definitely be It's Takeover Volume 1.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a lot of locals on there too, but that was just my introducing, and that's when I was really like showing my really like pushing my pen. And Welch was like, I wasn't doing no punching, none of that. I was really pushing my pen, and Welch helped me all the way through that. Like Welch showed me how to like. Nah, it was more so like how to set up my distro kid. And, I was really just becoming like I used to be a YouTube rapper, talent show, all that.
Got you.
You feel me? He started showing me how to make revenue off of it.
Yeah.
Showed me how to set up my BMI. You know what I'm saying? All that.
Okay.
You know, get writer credits. You know what I mean?
So you over here taking this shit serious now?
I mean, not as much as I should.
Okay.
But he showed me how to do all that. So my first project was really just like a lot of heads getting snatched off.
But I mean, you know what? That's some of the greatest projects in hip hop.
Yeah.
Is going at somebody's neck. Wu-Tang, Keith Murray,
yeah, for sure.
UGK.
I feel like I'm A-Sign unique sometimes.
Oh. Did y'all catch that?
I don't know.
Did y'all catch that? All right, we'll pop quiz later. That's crazy.
Sure.
And you and KC with this shit?
Man, listen.
So, okay. Well, I got to get us up out of here, man. But just a couple questions. What, from Tego's perspective, what's the KC sound?
It was at one point it was bit. I ain't gonna lie. It was this shit had a little Detroit on it.
Okay.
But we got good locals.
Right.
We got some good artists. But I don't think we necessarily have a specific sound.
We don't have a set sound yet.
A set sound because like we got Tech 9. Then you turn around and then you got like something like Ray Money or something.
Which is a whole different sound.
Whole different sound, or you probably got something like Tech 9 and Fat Tones. Two different sounds. Rich the Factor, Fat Tones. Two different, like, same genre, but two different genres.
In the same fucking city.
It's like, you hear me? It's like hustler music and
alternate hustler music.
Yeah.
That's
everybody
crazy.
Just got their own different.
Maybe that's really what it is that KC is so damn unique that you're not going to get one sound.
Nah, I don't think so. Because, like, for example, Detroit and Flint.
Okay.
Similar, but not the same.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No. And they really ain't ever been the same.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So then you got, we kind of like divided up in hoods. You feel me? Here.
Right. Yeah.
So it's
blocks
like
and shit.
Everybody got a sound.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay.
Everybody like, but then you got people like Delio, like real artistry. You feel
all
me?
the way through the shit in this sense.
You feel me? Like,
okay. Wow.
It's just nobody has like a specific sound. Everybody just talks shit in a good way here. That's how I feel. They pop their shit at their best ability, and just
that is something KC is good at, is popping their shit.
Yeah, for sure. We the show me state.
Do we have
Missouri?
Do we have more podcasters and rappers nowadays?
I heard you ask Key and Yoslin that, and I don't think so.
Okay.
It is, but
I think it fits for you because you are a rapper and a podcaster.
Yeah.
So I think you have a different perspective.
See, me personally, I didn't know it was a lot of podcasts. Like, I had to educate myself on a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of motherfuckers that been doing this shit longer than me, and I didn't until I started podding.
Okay.
Because when I used to watch podcasts, it was more like 85 South, Expeditiously.
Okay.
Like, that's how, when I jumped into it, I wasn't new to it, but I was new to it because it's awkward being on camera.
You had an idea of what you wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. How has, we've kind of focused on your music.
Yeah.
But we get an idea of how the podcast started. What I want to know is how has all of this helped you grow? Because you come home and you go into music and podcasting, right?
It was me. I got some real positive people around me.
Okay.
Like, I got a positive team. Not only my management team, but I got everybody in this community. Mm-hmm. Like, I could do a show and everybody gonna come out and see me. Check it out. Just because I'm on the flyer and we all support each other. You feel me? Like, we all support each other. Every event, like, we all got that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, I can go out and be comfortable instead of, like, going out and having to look over my shoulder
Right.
because, you know.
You never know what's happening.
It's a whole nother community. So, and it keep me out of trouble. And I got like I could say like, I guess role models.
Right. No.
You know, like positive individuals like Terry and Craig.
Right. Right.
Them my boys.
You turned into a role model though.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you feel that yet or?
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
You
You
know,
kind of like, you're like, yeah.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'm more so like, unless you ask me, then
Right.
you know.
Right. Because otherwise you just in your mode doing your
Then
thing.
like Red Pill Crip, he taught me a lot.
That motherfucker's crazy.
Hey.
He's man.
Hey man, that man work ethic is different.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He crazy. I can't even keep up with him.
Yeah,
out
he's
there.
crazy. And then,
So, go ahead. I'm sorry.
like for example, 5 mics challenge.
Yep.
I did that. Won
Okay.
first place,
Okay.
but it was just a lot of love in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And so that kind of goes back. It almost feels.
It's gonna help.
I want to say it respectfully. It almost feels a little dangerous.
Yeah.
Because you're really, really good and you got a
Yeah.
lot of people that fuck with you.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I guess because we were watching the fall of Kanye,
Yeah.
I'm very, very keen
Yeah.
on the idea of like, okay, this dope individual has got people around him. I hope somebody is kicking the truth to him. You know
Yeah,
what
for
I mean?
sure. No.
And if they telling you, you
And
know,
on the honest part, you know, this got pushed back because I was in a dark spot.
got you. Okay.
That's why, you know, I was supposed to do it sooner.
Got you. Okay.
But I was in bad standards. I just had a lot going on in my personal life to where my mental
Wasn't ready.
wasn't ready to, you know?
So your people was like, all right, we're gonna slow down.
Perry T definitely said, I don't want you on camera. Why you like this?
Got you. Okay.
You know, because I was it's just a lot.
Just wasn't there.
I wasn't there.
Okay. So in that sense, then there's you don't have the opportunity to get
Complacent?
yeah, that's the perfect word.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nah, I
Okay.
don't. Because then I got people like Key. Key blows me down.
Right.
Key to the city, she blows me down. She like, dude, you got to do this. You supposed to like, because since me and her linked up, it's just constantly, you need to be doing this and you need to be doing that. And you know how it be.
You
It's
got
like,
people pushing you is what's
yeah,
happening.
it's
Okay.
like, you know how it be like, God damn, I know it. You know when the person tell you what you need to be doing, it's like, nah, I'm not doing it because you told me.
Right.
You feel me?
'Cause it's
But
like-
it's just, it's like, you know, like a big sister just pulling your ear.
Yeah.
Like she tell me, give me so many ideas of things that I need to do, and I just jot them all down, and I start executing them one by one.
Okay.
It's like a lot of shit that I put my energy to. She like, twin, you don't need to be
Don't worry
worried
about
about that.
Move over here.
Yeah, like all that is beneath you. Like you feel me? She like, that is beneath you. You don't need to do that.
See, I love that for you, man, because your energy tells me that you done seen some shit. But I mean, I understand that a little better
Yeah,
now.
sure.
You know what I mean? I'll be honest, right off the bat, I recognize D-boy energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, I see that. And then it's like, oh, no, he start talking and opens up. I'm like, nah, basically, I love the fact that you got people in your corner that's going to make you do better.
No, for sure.
Whether you, I mean, I'm not saying you don't want to. I'm just saying, like, it don't seem like you even got a choice.
No,
you know?
I don't. And then it's like, they be telling my grandma on me and
See,
shit.
that's what I could just
You
feel
know me?
it.
Like, yeah, like, it's just a lot, man. Like,
All right, so we got a good chunk of story, man. I'm gonna have to have you come back.
for sure. I want to. This is more of the, you know what I'm saying?
Yo.
This like, I ain't gonna say the other ones ain't professional, but I fuck with this shit.
Y'all know what it is.
Yeah.
Y'all know what it is.
I fuck
But
with this shit.
I do gotta ask you though, man. This is the one. Well, actually, hold on. I almost messed up. I'm sorry, sponsors. I'm sorry. I almost didn't get my check out. But we do gotta pay some bills. This is a section where we take care of our sponsors. Shout out to Thrax Pastry, our first and original OG sponsor. Nothing for sale here. Just a suggestion of where you can spend some time. Now, quick question with that one. Oh, yeah. Because you came home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You was sitting down, right?
Yeah.
What was that comfort food when you first got home?
Oh, breakfast. I got out.
Look at him light
Listen,
up.
when I got out, it's a long ride back from St. Joe, back to the city. Bus station. Boom, my peoples is there. My mom had already cooked pork chops, eggs. You feel me? She made just a big spread.
Yeah.
Fucked me up.
Yeah, I bet it did.
It tore me down.
Yeah, because you hadn't.
No grease. Like, listen. Oh my God. Oh man.
But it was the best feeling ever.
Yeah, it was crazy. Real food, you know, fruit. Oh my God. Listen,
I love that.
After that, when I'm so unserious, I'm trying to be serious now, but it's like I like having fun now, bro. It's like I didn't travel. I'm waiting up for this little shit to be over so I can start
get
traveling.
the hell on out.
Yeah, I thought I wanted to be in the streets, but until you get the consequences of the streets,
Yeah.
I'm so unserious. Like, I say just the most outlandish shit. Like, just to have fun, just to make people laugh, bro.
You got to now. I fuck with that. Now, here's one other question from our sponsor. Shout out to Sherry's Lounge. Cigars of your choice all week long. Friday and Saturdays, great time. They got music and all kinds of vibes. But my question for you, and I don't know if you're familiar with cigars or not.
My cousin.
Okay.
May she rest in peace.
All right. She put you on?
Yeah.
So when it comes to cigars, what helps the vibe feel classy for you? Is it now I'm gonna say, is it the drink or the chair?
It's for real. It's the drink. I like a cool chair too, and a fat bottom Betty with a crown cut. It's a fat bottom Betty with a crown cut.
Oh boy, look, y'all go check that out. Y'all go check that out.
Yeah.
I love that, man. I was ready for that one. All right, man. Look, I gotta get us up out of here. It's been a hell of a time. My last question I ask everybody in this joint. When it's all said and done, when the podcast show is over, when the song is over, when the show is done and you're not performing, everyone's leaving. What do you want them to leave with as far as the experience of Tego?
The experience to me is, I'm free, hardworking man. I just want to take care of my kids. Hopefully, I start seeing some residuals off of it. But other than that, I'm a real humble dude, bro. I ain't like I had to. My homeboy said something to me the other day. He said, boy, if I could ever look every time I put my name in on Google, mugshot, that's not what I want you to think of me, you feel me? Because I'm actually a good dude for real.
That's actually that's the best energy, the best way to describe it. Like, your energy comes off like, but then when you start talking, like, you're a good dude.
For sure. He
just don't be letting this guard down for bumps.
Nah, I gotta get familiar with territory and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
But exactly. It's just you when you come from certain situations, bro. It's just
you move a certain way.
You move a certain way.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
All right, so with that, is there anything you want to let them know? Anything coming up? Anything we should be checking out for?
Mind of a Misfit every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Yep.
There it is. All right, y'all. Bump Jonas here, and I just had a hell of a sit down with none other than
Dantego Casanova.
Dantego Casanova. Ay. Nah, that's a fly ass name though, bro. We didn't even get into how you got that name.
All right, how I got that name? I used to go by Scooter.
You look like a scooter.
Yeah, that was my pop's nickname. For me. And then we were just riding. We riding in the Lexus one day, and I asked him like, "Who named me?" He like, "Your mama named you that shit." I'm like, straight up. So I'm like, "What would you would have named me?" He said you was gonna be some fly shit like Dantego Casanova or something. I'm like, I like that.
That's it. That's what it is.
With it.
Now with that, Bump Jonas here with Dantego Casanova. We got to get up out of here. As I always say, love yourself like you try to love the world. Do something to earn your place in the world this week, and just be some dope motherfuckers. Y'all have a good one. Peace. And that's a wrap, man.
Appreciate you, brother.